Yeah, it's hard because the climb at the finish, especially the first one was not super steep, so it was okay to ride at quite a nice pace and power, but the climb at the end, doing it after almost 20 kilometers of racing and your legs being tired, your body being tired, and then you look up and you see this climb and you think, oh, okay, this one's going to hurt, and you just had to make sure you had a little bit of energy left in the end to be able to climb it as fast as possible. But yeah, I think for everyone, it just took so much energy out of you and out of your legs and your arms and your body on all of those bumps. So yeah, it was just, it's brutal climbing here, but I really like it. Yeah, it's super cool to win here on our first, separate time trial where we're not racing in the elite category. I think it's a really cool step that we're making in the sport, and also for the road race to be able to have our own separate category almost. But it was a brutal day out there. It was super warm, and you can feel the altitude and the humidity. So I was just really trying to focus on keeping my breathing calm and just looking to the next few meters and not looking kilometers down the road, So you get to the first climb and I could already see the rider in front of me, and then I was just trying to chase her as much as possible. And I rode quite a high cadence as well, so that my legs weren't seizing up when I was riding on the climb. And I got to the finish then on that final climb, and I came in with the last time check here in 35 seconds or something. And I just knew I had to go as hard as possible. If that meant that I lost 10 seconds on the next rider, then it meant I lost 10 seconds, but I was just going full gas to the top to try and bring out as much time as possible and then hope that I can hang on to the finish. Yeah, my decision to not do the elite race in the time trial here was purely down to the distance and the climbing. This course being 22 kilometers for us suited me really well, and the climb was just long enough that it was not a climber's climb, but it was more a power climb, that main one. And then the cobble climb is like doing any race in Belgium, where you just have to survive to the top, and more of a punchy climb again rather than a climber's climb. So the elites having that extra descent and extra climb to do, I think this year just didn't suit me. So I wanted to go with something that I was more confident in, and I could go in with my head in the right place to give it everything for this time trial. And having the first standalone road race, I think in the last years it's been easier and harder, obviously, because you can get pulled along by the elite race, and if you're strong enough to stay in the peloton, then you can be in contention for the win, even of the elites race at that point. But to have an under 23 race on its own is only less than a handful of times in a season where that happens, and that would be the Tour de l'Avenir that the under 23s have in France, and European Championships, which are a week after this. So it's going to make for an interesting race, but I'm excited to watch what happens.